And they'll know when I say that how serious I truly am. In 20 years' time, we'll be in a different world, different place, different feelings and different values. It'll be so different, it will be hard to comprehend. Many of these villains, they'll be gone, vanquished once and for all. But it takes many generations to get to this point, let alone get rid of the villains forever. There are the many dragons that are interested in the phoenixes rising. The daughters of the phoenixes coming back again, and the folks listening will know what I'm talking about. They'll know that for 100 years or more, this is all being planned, and that the naughty boys will have to take their lickings.
Your Irish accent is sometimes a bit hard to understand. So at times I will be repeating what you say. Just hope you aren't offended by that. I want people to be sure to understand.
Hey, you're talking to me.
Your voice is a little faint. Dave.
Well, I'm a long way away, Bessie. If you want to know how far away I was, let me tell you that I'm so far away you couldn't believe. But let me tell you this. They're a bunch of fools as far as I'm concerned. They're nothing. They don't exist. They're not worth a piece of used tissue paper.
Well, you know, I don't want to encourage too much of this kind of talk, but I do want to...
Ma'am, I'm sorry. You're talking about the things at the shopping business. Let's be serious. And I'm not in the public relations department. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not in the public relations department. I don't have to talk softly or gently or say the right sort of thing.
Those of you who fail to prepare, well, now you must prepare to fail. Doesn't matter what your desire entails. I sit around the table with me ale as I sip from me grail. Barkeeper, bring another pail. Here's a gold coin and some wisdom for you little girls and boys. But the jacker is coming out of that void, and when he arrives, you're going to see the fire in his eyes. He will help you uncover all of the lies that were told and spread across the globe to enslave mankind until the end of time. The leprechaun carrying his own megagrammaton, megalodon transforming words with his energon. There is no substitute for it indeed. He is one of a kind. Rip the Jacker and his infinite rhyme.
I mean, I'm accepting the call because of a mutual friend. I hope you can make that clear to all of you. And all the folks out there that are listening in all the communities that we all know about. If anyone bothers this lad or a few of the others that are around trying to tell the messages that they're telling, we'll be heartily pissed off. There's none of this funny, soppy stuff that you guys all go on about. You heard about the little fish that eats the little fish and then the shark comes along and eats the bigger fish. Well, they might be a tasty little meal for us. And you can all take it from me, the folks that are here and know what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? You understand the depths of what we're talking about? You can drive wherever you want. I'll find you. I can sit down from a satellite and watch it from
19 planets and 38 moons. A tabernacle room with 38 tombs. Laser beam rap flow. Shove this J.O.B. Take this anti-cathode and shove it down your rat hole. You dirty, stinking, disgusting crackhead troll. You ain't shit. How many raps you wrote? You sit down on your computer and doodle. Rhyming noodles with Google. You ostracize anybody that knew you. As the world turns daily, they use you. Fast talk and lose you. You waiting for that IDQ too. You now rocking with the best. I put rap to the test. Canibus, the rapper, the vet. Rip the Jacker, the master, the myth. Experimenting with the Baxter effect. Naturally they water me, I grow. They irritate me, I explode. A dozen albums deep, why is that a joke? From Apollo 11 to Moonbase 12, I transport you from hell on earth to space hell. Speaking frequencies, frequently speaking. Translate the Phoenician, heartbeat increasing. The translator starts wheezing. Analytically speaking, 10 million bars of lithium depletion is the reason I beat them. To advertise is not wise. These whack niggas bite my rhymes, waste time and compromise. Lies, consequence of my belief system. 9G, you tripping. They don't even understand what you spitting. Trial prep, possess style and depth. I'm 10,000 rhymes and running, and I ain't even freestyle yet. Full capability prototype, the pop killer poltergeist. I rap for real, you post on a site. Tell me why you ignore it. Try it, you probably enjoy it. What's the point if you dying to avoid it? I quantum leap into the beat. 10,000 molecules meet. This ain't for the average MC. Memories of the future, penalties of the past.
You're one of these fellas that likes dining in around Los Angeles, somewhere around the beach. Come do that. We'll take it, we like, yeah? And we'd be really unhappy if anything was to be happening to you. And the people out there who are listening will know what I'm talking about. We don't deal in ones and twos. That's all fine, I'm not a good numbers man with all of this sort of thing. It doesn't matter. It's little. It's unimportant. And all those little fiddlers that are so far down the ladder, they're all buzzing around like ants trying to fight the red cloud full of the table. We deal with vast amounts far in excess of what you think you know about. Who are classically behind the scenes. The other fools are just little fools trying to grab a few million here and there. They're not worth worrying about. Understand, the only concern is for the protection of the human society as a whole. There's no distinction between countries or race or caste. The human race is a genome as all. Forget all your nationality, all your culture, all your prejudice. It's all created to keep you busy, to keep you occupied. Research. What you're talking about is a sand bucket full of nonsense. It doesn't matter. And we'll see. The lone cell days of all that gunboat diplomacy is long gone. And the low-level fellows that try to think that they're somehow doing things got nothing to do with it. And if any of these little lads who hang on with their public service jobs want to create a little problem, well, let's create a big fucking problem. Well, sorry for the language, I've been out here in the field too long. But we know where they all live too. We know where all their families are. We know where everybody is. And this phone call's coming from so far beyond the never, you could never appreciate it. So don't worry too much.
I appreciate that. And I know. If you get grumpy, then some people will be very upset.
Let me make it clear to you, for all you viewers, I hate to be happy.
The rough, cold hands of the grumpy old man. He exists beyond machines, dreams, and programs. The NWO plans, you stand for their physical scan. They sold their soul, now they wanna go ham. I'm protected by the blood of the land. They running for their lives, covered by the mud of the land. Fuck that, my fans call me a stubborn old man. Lock and load, lick shots to my gumbo jam. Radio control, DOD drones with both hands. Scramble eggs, raisin toast in a bowl of oat bran. I'm the hip-hop GOAT. I ain't got to prove shit no more, cause they know that I am. Flam wizard master, trap you like Alaskan crabbers. Nasty bastard, I smash you in a spam and cabbage. Haters can't stand it, 10,000 bars, too much to manage. Motherfuckers can't even understand it. Contact shoulders is cat. Canibus the rapper owns rap, only a handful of people know that. Yeah, I'm writing, rhyming, vocaling and vibing. Dragons watching the phoenix fly over the horizon. My high altitude, EMP eludes hot pursuit. EPMD, Mike Doc in the booth. You talking to me? Nah, I ain't talking to you. Your label treats you like a hip-hop prostitute. I got juice, dry socks and boots. The industry crucified hip-hop. Tupac is proof. I don't know what I don't know, but goddamn it, I know how to flow, and that's all I ever need to show. Spoke, a decision you made on your own. The weight of the world versus the weight of your poems. The name area of operations is chosen. Take two teams and call me when you get to the Oakland. August 11th, 1973. Hip-hop that gave birth to the first MC. The master, rip the jacker, the microphone controller clashing, slang slashing. I'm Shinobi assassin. Irregular programming, thermoscope scanning, hole in a cannon. Heat resistant clothes found between your bone fragments. The metaphor tactician, edit cheap with the lyrics. Any word you ever wanted to visit, I rip shows, establish foothold from get-go. Show you how to flow, show you how this rap shit goes. I loved hip-hop from the beginning, back when it had no limit. Back spinning to new galactic beginnings. I love it, I live it, I wouldn't give it up for a minute.
Every minute I'm spitting, they miss hundreds of lyrics. Meeting some of those lovely friends of mine in Asia. We're going to have a lovely get-together in about a week. So I'll be talking about you to make sure I know you're alright. And the leaders of these countries will also be real interested to know that you're alright and you're freely publishing whatever you want, as long as it's the truth, the truth. We'll be very upset if we don't see all your publications. I want you to send everything down. Everything you can think of, my boy. Put it all out there. Let's not disappoint me. Make sure you don't leave anything out. And we'll see, and we'll see. And it won't be one or two that will have a headache. I can assure you countries will have headaches. We're very serious. Nobody is to be interfered with unless they do their own things, as long as they don't break the rules, which are simple. Tell the truth and don't compromise any of the other little people's privacy. Simple as that, simple as that, simple as that. Not too hard to follow, eh? If they become too noticeable for us, we'll go and have a talk to them. But they should be mindful about who they threaten. These silly little fellows shouldn't be bothering anyone. Well, it'd save me looking up in the phone book, lassie. Yeah, look, we've got a simple rule. If you fellas don't, just tell the truth. Don't embellish. Tell the truth. Don't compromise. And if you got any doubt, put 20 or 30 little drives, those little thumb drives. Put 20 to their friends you trust, and put another 20 around the world to people you don't even know. And give them to someone to dish out to everyone. What do you best put it? Part 2 then.
As soon as the show gets done, I'm going online. That's what I'm doing.
We're the sort of folks that don't follow you after the heart attack when you died, son. We'll be there on the other side to bother you again.
Yeah.
So be assured we can bother them just as effectively after their death of their body. And don't talk about torture in this life, talk about torture in lives that go for thousands of generations. I think it's enough if you worry about now, eh? It's all done. It's all finalized. It's over. You tell the listeners that, all your listeners, there are some difficult times ahead for everyone. I won't lie and say that. But after those times, the rainbows will be shining for everyone. Everyone on this planet will be shining in a rainbow. 99% of all the people in public office, all the people, all the folk that work in the civil service are genuine, caring ones. They really are lovely people. And we care for those folks. Want to see all the families happy. But it doesn't take too many rotten eggs or rotten apples to swell a barrel. Or it doesn't two little eggs. There's always one that molds and causes the rot to set in. And as all your listeners can know, 5 of my representatives will be landing in your country within 7 days. One of them will come and visit you. Don't worry about it. We know everything about you, where to find you, what your number is. We know what you're on the best side. One of them will ask you how you are. You must tell them the truth, exactly the truth. If anyone's bothered you, if you're stressed, someone else is harassed you must tell them the truth. That's all. And if you do that, you've honored your commitments to us. Just tell the truth. And then say no more about it, and then we'll take it from there.
That awful battle still moves and frightens us whenever we hear the dreaded name
Canibus, or Rip the Jacker.
RTJcollection.com. RTJcollection.com.